Hey, so you've got to get a little glimpse into this life of mine as I talk about identity theft to people. I'm floored by stories that I hear. And so this friend of mine, this amazing Karen Hartman, you're just going to love, love, love her, love hearing her story here. We've worked together for a long time. We've been friends for a very long time as well. And when she's telling me this story recently, it happened, what, a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, right before Christmas.
Man, I was like, as much as I think I know what's happening in the world of identity theft, this is just a new level of bad. They're just
Yeah,
bad actors. So I wanted to, if you don't mind, Karen,
of course,
sharing in a couple of minutes what happened.
of course, of course, of course. Um, and Cheryl, I have you to thank because I became a Legal Shield slash ID Shield customer. Gosh, I think almost 15 years ago. And so thank God that I never gave it up because it really protected me this time. So right before the holidays, I'm Christmas shopping. I'm spending money everywhere because I'm a giver. And I got a fraud alert from Chase. I bank with Chase, and it was a text message. And it said, "Do you recognize this charge?" Well, I didn't recognize the charge. And I replied back with, "No." Immediately, I got a phone call. "Hello, this is such and such with Chase. I'm following up on the fraud alert." Well, turns out that was the fraudster. Chase Bank does not call you. So then he starts asking for my passwords and everything like that. And I hung up and called back to Chase. And it turns out that Chase doesn't call you. And I nearly gave him my password, but they had been calling directly into Chase and trying to hack my account that way. So anyway, since all that has happened, I have a private investigator on the case from ID Shield. All my accounts have been locked. It's intense. I learned a lot. I've moved some money around. I've changed all my passwords, but the fraudster called me
Yes.
like the best customer service guy I've ever talked to. I'm like, "Oh my God, thank you so much. Sure, let me tell you how much is in this account and that account." And I stopped just short of giving him my passcode. And here's the kicker. I go, "How do I know this is Chase?" He goes, "Look on the back of your ATM card and look at the phone number." So I did. And I glanced at it. It was one number off, just one. I mean, I was so close to anyway.
And
So
did you catch it at the time? Like when you're kind
no,
of upset and you're frantic, right? And you're trying to kind of assess all of this and assimilate what's happening. And you're like, okay, I'm going to flip over my card while I'm on the phone with you. And all this stuff is going through my head. You didn't catch at the time. It was like afterward that you caught that the phone number was wrong.
no. I actually gave him a first. I did not give him the password. He even said, "This is the kicker." He even said, "Well, I'll send you a text just to verify you're who you are and I am who I am." And he sent me a text, and I gave him the code. Yeah, so really, really close, and I'm floored. But I have ID Shield. I'm a customer.
Well, you're awesome. Thank you for sharing that because I'm sharing it out with all the employee groups, everybody I meet. I'm like, oh my gosh, you have to hear the latest because people ask me all the time. So, why would the bad people do bad things? Why don't they do them for good things? Well, it's because there's more money in the bad stuff.
They don't call them bad people for nothing.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Well, and here,
put that energy someplace else and be kind.
This is right. It's not lucrative, but hey, it's nice in theory, but it's not lucrative. But you're awesome. I just appreciate you. I appreciate all the referrals you send my direction, and thanks for sharing your story. And a shameless plug for Karen. She's an amazing real estate professional. You got to talk to her. She knocks it out of the park all the time. So
thank you. Happy to help any way I can.
That's right. Well, thank you. Hey, and next segment coming soon.
Let's hope it's not with my identity.